Hey everybody, how are you doing on this fine Thursday? Did you miss me last week? I was in Colorado Springs for work. I'm moving the camera a little bit. And I love Colorado Springs, turns out. I mean, I knew I liked it. It's fun. The people I get to work with out there are awesome. And the food is delicious. I have to tell you about one place I got to go. It is called Edelweiss. I know there are people out there who have been to Colorado Springs who can vouch for this place. It is absolutely 100% delicious. Authentic German food. I love German food. I gained a lot of weight when I was... Thank you, Kay. I appreciate it. I gained a lot of weight when I lived in Germany. I can tell you how good the food is. So, and then I was talking to a friend of mine right here, and I was telling her, and she was like, you went to Edelweiss. And I'm like, absolutely. She was like, yeah, I know that place well. So, and she's German. Anyway, so I had a friend with me when we went to that German restaurant, and whose whose dad was a German chef and owned a restaurant, and even he said it was delicious. So, it was delicious. Hey, Vicky. Hi, Beth. Hi, Iona. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing great. So, we're going to make this cute little card today. I may make 2 of them because I want to show you the different stamps. So, it's easy, nothing super fancy, but this is the stamp set. It's called Breaking News, and it's right here on page 21 of the catalog, the annual catalog. So, let's get started. I'm going to make this card in a different color, too. I'm going to use Daffodil Delight for the bottom and for the card base. So this is just a regular card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And we are going to take the cake and Daffodil Delight. We're going to stamp tone on tone. And we're just going to stamp this cake all over. So, speaking of food, goodness knows I love food. So, I don't know if y'all know, but I went on a diet last year because I was just entirely too heavy. And so I lost like 25 pounds. I did really good. And so I gained some of it back. I know, it happens. So this last week I've decided to get back on the wagon, so to speak, and get going again. So I had gained back 10 pounds almost. So we're gonna get rid of those 10 pounds. Because you know what? Your heart just can't take it sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp up the big news stamp. You know, it's probably easier if I do it this way. Sometimes these big stamps, it's easier if you turn them over and use your ink pad that way. I'm going to stamp it. This is a scrap piece of paper. I know it doesn't look like it. But I'm going to stamp on there. And then I'm going to stamp my words. And I'm going to use Tahitian Tide because it's such a pretty color. I'm going to cover that up before I make a mess. And, yeah, let's stamp Tahitian Tide. Confetti, cake, balloons. Let's party. Look at that. Perfect. I have the one that says breaking news. Up at the top. And then I'm going to stamp the cake. in Memento. And then we're going to color it a little bit. Just a little. No great feat of coloring here. We're just going to use the two colors. Blends. We're going to use the Tahitian Tide Light and the Daffodil Delight Dark. That's all we're going to use. Again, I'm going to cover that up before I stick my arm right in it. I'm just going to color the cake. All the same color. So let's see what else is going on, people. Did you see the new paper pumpkin that's coming out next month? You can sign up for it now. It is the Halloween one, and it's treat bags. I can't remember how many it says it make. 9 treat bags? You know, our treat bags are super adorable every time. I just love that one. But if you don't like treat bags, you can always skip that month. If you don't do Halloween, you can always skip it. Your choice. It's an easy click of a button. Just don't forget to click back so you can get the awesome super duper two that will go together. Okay, Peggy, you watch me later. Okay, so we're just going to cut this out. Now, I know that a lot of you are not a fan of fussy cutting. But really, it's a rectangle. Except for this little pages over here on the right-hand side, the left-hand side. Y'all can do this. I know you can. Last year, what was last year? Those little, they were like acorns or something, weren't they, Iona? The little treaty things. I think they were adorable. And then the little box, you could make the box into a truck. I don't know if they're going to do that again. Or are they supposed to be little pumpkins? I can't remember. Okay, so that's all. I mean, it's super simple fussy cutting. I know it's fussy cutting, but super simple. Okay, so let me show you how I did the ribbon. Now, there's probably 100 different ways to do this, but this is how I did it. I took my Stampin' Seal and I just laid it down on my paper here in 3 different strips. And then I took the ribbon, and this is Tahitian Tide woven metallic ribbon, which is super pretty. Let's see. I don't know that it actually is Tahitian Tide, but it says it is. And then you just stick it down to the Stampin' Seal. And then when you put your newspaper on top, it'll cover it up. Now, I use dimensionals for this. Use your dimensionals. Every card has to have dimensionals and bling, right? That's kind of the words I live by. Okay, so what else was I talking about? What else? Going to Colorado. Oh, I get to go next month. I get to go to New Mexico. Oh, I got to see my grandbabies. Most of my grandbabies. When I was in New Mexico, I got to take them school shopping. So we got some school clothes for the grandbabies. This really does fray really easily for this look right here. So you don't have to do a whole lot to that one. Some of them don't fray that easy, but this one really does. Okay, we're going to stamp the cake on the inside. Again. Plunk. Just so we have something on the inside. Color our little cake. What else? So yeah, I got to see my mama. Love my mama. And so in September, I get to go for work. I get to go to New Mexico for work, to Clovis, to Cannon Air Force Base. And I get to see my family again. So that's pretty cool. So I'll go and see my family on the weekend and then head out for work. So I love it when my work takes me to see the people that I love. Isn't that cool? So, let's just put this on the inside of the card, and then we'll make another one. I'll show you the different stamps in the stamp set. At least I think I'll make another one. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we gotta put some bling on here. Don't let me forget. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. Do you guys wonder why I do this? I flip it over. Because this edge right here is square. I'm sure of it. Like, my score mark might not be square, but this side I'm sure is square. Because, you know, Stampin' Up! Cut it. Okay, so I'm going to put some bling on here. I'm going to use the glossy dots assortment. Because look at how perfect those dots are. Now, these dots are not Stampin' Up! Colors. Like, I think it says it's pink and yellow and blue and purple on the package. Like, it doesn't even say, like, it's Stampin' Up! Colors. But this one, I'd swear it was Tahitian Tide. So there you go. That is a cute card. See, this one is just a little bit different colors. This one is Bermuda Bay and Mango Melody. That's what color that one is. And then, hang on, we're going to make one more. Okay, we're going to make it. I mean, everybody needs a birthday card, right? So that's perfect for a birthday. But we're going to make another one. You ready? Okay, let's get out our Memento ink. We'll start with it. And we'll do the newspaper again. Are you holding your breath to see what kind of card we're going to make? If you hold your breath and pass out, just don't hit anything when you fall down. It'll be fine. So, my mom tells a story about when she was little, my aunt did not like babysitters and would hold her breath when the babysitters come over. And so my grandma, love her to pieces, my grandma would tell the babysitter, she's going to hold her breath when we leave, but don't worry, when as soon as she passes out, she'll start breathing again. Can you imagine being that babysitter? Of course, this was a long time ago. Don't worry, when she passes out, she'll start breathing again. Okay, so we are going to do Here's to You. This one is coming off. Here's to You. And we're going to use Sweet Sorbet. I'm doing in colors. I'm doing in color. Okay, wait. Let me show you something with these photopolymer stamps, because I almost goobered that one up. So when you have a photopolymer stamp, lay it down and then pick it up with your block. Because after you lay it down, it'll go back to its normal shape. Here's what could happen. When you lay it down, you just lay it down on your stamp. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to stamp on my card. See, it's not straight. Now, if you wanted it to be curved, that's great. You can do that. But if you need it to be straight, you just lay it down and it'll go back to its original straight shape. And if it doesn't, you can move it, but then pick it up. And then you can stamp that way. Make sure it's straight. So, here's to you. And then we're going to say, what are we going to say? You're both, oh, this fits. Well, of course it does. Jenny would say. What does it say? Let's read it. Maybe we'll have to read it after we get it on here. You're both worth celebrating forever. You're both worth celebrating forever. I guess this is going to be an anniversary card. How about that? I don't have any anniversary cards in my stash, so this will be good for that. Okay, let's get this. We're going to stamp him in black. Put him down here in the corner. Look at those. Those are cute. Now I'm going to color the heart with my sweet sorbet. So we have all the colors that just match perfectly. And then I think my plan is to just use, we may need a little color. Okay, light color, light color, light color, light color, light color. What is it? Which one am I looking for? That one. Pale papaya. That'll look like champagne. There we go. And then with the bubbly, with the Winka Stella. And Winka Stella that. Okay, there we go. So I used the pale papaya on that one. Okay. I'm all in colored. I'm all in colored. All right, so I have my sweet sorbet card base. Oh, let's cut this out while we're here. So I'm just, okay, I can leave that open and try not to get anything in the ink while we're cutting this out. Okay, so what else has happened in my world in the last 2 weeks? Not a lot. Oh, I can show you what I made on the airplane. So I also cross stitch. How many of you cross stitch? Does anybody cross stitch? So I love to cross stitch. I have cross stitched for 100 years. Not really. I mean, like, I'm only in my 50s. But I think my aunt taught me when I was 8 or 9. My aunt taught me how to cross stitch. So I've been cross stitching ever since. I'm a cross stitching fool. I'll show you in a minute. Remind me if I forget. I don't want to get ink on it. So, but it's sitting right here. I can show you. Okay, so let's do these. Let's clean that off because it has black on it. Okay, so here we go. With our champagne glasses all over. I like these champagne glasses. They're cute. Does anybody else like champagne? I am a fan. I love champagne. I love French champagne. Okay, I love drinking champagne in France. You know. I cannot wait to start traveling again. I mean, traveling overseas for fun. For work is one thing, but traveling overseas for fun, I just can't wait. And I'm going. We're going soon. Viking River Cruise, here we come. We're going to start in Prague. We're going to go down the Elbe River. Well, Beth, it's funny you should say we should make this one in card class because we are going to make this one in card class on Saturday morning. You are welcome to come to card class on Saturday morning. Okay, so we're going to Prague. We're going down the Elbe River to Berlin. Prague, down the Elbe River to Berlin. Yes, and it is the Christmas market tour, Christmas market cruise with Viking River Cruises, and I am so excited. It's been like 379 days. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a long time that we planned this thing out because it was planned, been planned, bought, paid for you know, you have to buy them and pay for them like a year in advance. So it's been bought and paid for like 3.5 years. Craziness. I need to get on a boat. Little boats, small boats. I'm a fan of small boats. I'm a fan of small boats on rivers because those big boats and there's too much going on there. Okay, so these are the 2022-2024 in color matte dots. And so we have the sweet sorbet dots that we can add to our card here. And then I'll put one down here, like there. And then let's put some more on the inside. Can we put champagne glasses on the inside? Of course we can. Of course we can. So, there's my other card piece. I've told you guys, like, what a mess I am when I'm stamping. Everything's just a mess. Oh, look, I put that marker back where it belonged. I don't know how that happened. It's the only thing that went back where it belonged. I hope, who's having an anniversary that I can send a card to? Find somebody. I'm sure. It'll be after the fact because somebody will say happy anniversary on Facebook and I'm like, ooh, look, I can send a card. Okay, don't pick up. Is there anything else? Is there anything I need to tell you guys? So it's still celebration. Celebration is still going on until the end of the month. If you would like to join my team, there is a free planner, and you get the planner and the stamp set that goes with it. Right now, if you join until the end of the month, and if you place an order, there's free celebration items. Some of them are so amazing. They're all amazing. Free with a $50 order. So there you go. That's what's going on right now. You can sign up now to get the new paper pumpkin. I put the link on my Facebook page there. You can just click on it and sign up. And that will get you the new one coming up in November. October. Don't skip a month. September. Wait, I can't skip September because that's my birthday. So here's the two we made today. Aren't they adorable? And not hard. Easy. Look, and we even put something on the inside. No naked middles. We got something on the inside for you. And what did we talk about? Talked about all sorts of things. Traveling. I love to travel. Okay, so anyway, this is what we got. This is the stamp set called Breaking News. It's on page 21 in your catalog. Don't miss it. I mean, it's one of those ones you can just miss, but look at how cute it is. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I will... Oh, wait. My cross stitch I was going to show you. Look, you almost let me forget. I'll show you the pattern. So it's llamas. It's called Llama Lump. And it's 3 little llamas. It's so adorable. And I saw it in a cross stitch store when we went to Ohio. And I had to have... I've never seen that before. So here he is, live and in person. Gotta loosen that up a little bit. So this is what I've been stitching on the airplane, in the hotel room, at my mama's house. See, there's all 3 of the little llamas. So I'm working on him. He'll be done soon. Look at the little llama face. Isn't that adorable? It's not quite done. He needs his little sash or whatever for his harness, but he's cute. I like llamas. Okay, so that's all I got. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.